And today we're going over letter combinations of a phone number. So this question is pretty straightforward. You see how 2 maps to ABC, 3 maps to DEF, and we want to be able to generate all the combinations of these letters based off these digits. So here's a quick example. So this is a visualization of what we want to do. Say we're given 2 and 3, 2 maps to ABC, 3 maps to DE or F. So we can essentially visualize this as a graph where you start with A, B, or C, and then for each of these letters we want to be able to generate the next letter, which is D, E, or F, which is why at this layer we end up with AD, AE, AF, or BD, BE, BF, or CD, CE, CF. Here's how the code looks. Initially we have an empty output. We have to type out the mappings, which is basically each number to the letters it could represent, and then we do a base case check. If we aren't provided any digits, well, we can just return the empty list. Let's solve this problem with recursion, and there are 3 variables that we need to think about. Output is holding all of our answers. Current list is holding the list of letters that we've appended so far, but haven't added to output yet. And index is telling us how far along we are in processing digits. Think about our base case. When can we exit the recursion? It will be when index is equal to length of digits, right? That means that we've processed every character in digits, and all we have to do is append our current list to output. And notice that I'm making a copy of current list because Python passes by reference. So how does this part work? Well, we're just going to iterate through A, B, or C, and we're going to append A. Then we move to the next layer of recursion with index plus 1 so that we can process the next digit. After all of that is done, we pop off A. That way we can append B, and we can repeat the same thing for B. I walk through this example 2, 3. Initially index is going to be 0, right? So this condition is not going to be true. For character in 2, so A, B, or C, I'm going to append char. So A is first up, and my current list has A right now. Then we call helper. Output is still empty. Current list has A. Index plus 1 is equal to 1. So now we go back to the top. 1 is not equal to 2. And now we're looking at, well, digits IDX is equal to 3. So for D, E, and F, we're going to do an iteration for each of them. So our current list will append D, then we go to the next layer, and now index is equal to 2. So we do exit this loop, and output will append AD, then we return. Now, we pop off the D that we were just working with, and the next character is E. So we append E, we go through helper, we hit this condition, and then we append AE, and so on and so forth for all the other letters. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments below.